So earlier, somebody asked us if we could talk about children's vitamins. So we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to kiddos' vitamins. So one of the things I want to say is, in an ideal world, we would not have to take vitamins. We wouldn't have to worry about that. No multivitamins and then all these supplements, right? But in today's world, where there's toxic burden and load, we're going to get in a few vitamins to help support our brain development for our kiddos and help support their tummies and things like that too. So I know what you're thinking. I know what you're asking. You're going to take a picture and you're going to send it in to me and you're going to ask me, hey, is this a good brand? So I'm going to give you guys, don't send me a picture. I'm going to give you guys something that might be helpful. So things to avoid, right? Like artificial colorings, artificial sweeteners, words like maltodextrin. And then the forms can be improper. So you don't want to get things that are like cyanocobalamin for your B12. You don't want to get anything that says folic acid on it. So some things that I like to do or look for in my multivitamins for kiddos is things that have less sugar in them. They're all going to have some form of sugar, but hopefully you can get something with a xylitol sweetener or erythritol, and then maybe it has less than, say, 2 grams of sugar per serving. Look for things like cholecalciferol for your type of vitamin D, even methylcobalamin instead of that cyanocobalamin, and then folate instead of your folic acid. So what else? Nordic Naturals has good options for EPA, DHA, so good omegas. So check that out. Make sure they're from anchovies, you guys. That's another big thing. So when kiddos begin foods, which should be around 1 year old, not earlier, because they do have a tendency to have more of a leaky gut at a young age. And with that leaky gut, they can express inflammation and allergies earlier on. So wait till a year until you can feed your kids. That's another little tip there. I can do a video on that separate as well. So when you're starting to feed your kid, that's when you can start thinking about, or your baby, whatever, start thinking about putting in some of these vitamins, okay? A few things that I would do is that I would introduce earlier on. I would introduce those EPA and DHEA omegas, okay? So remember, breastfed mamas, get in your omega 3s, your EPA and DHEAs while you're breastfeeding, and I would put higher doses of that in, easily 2 grams to 3 grams a day, so your babies can get that brain development. So my favorite for daily vitamins for our kids are going to be things like 1 cap of liver glandular. I'm also going to do a cap of mushroom immune, so getting that immune support with mushrooms. And then I'll do a Nordic Naturals Pro Omega gummy for them. I'll give them a vitamin D gummy as well. And then we'll do a probiotic, about 25 billion chewable probiotic for them, and some digestive enzymes to add in there. So I hope this helps you guys. Send me questions, like the video, share it. Let's see what you guys are doing out there as well. And yeah, thank you very much. I hope this helps.